What's up, everybody? Ryan Adams here, Adams Group at Compass, and it's time for Ryan and Real Estate. Today we're talking, how do you find the best real estate agent? Let's go. Episode 3. We're 3 episodes in. I feel like we've already achieved a huge accomplishment. If you haven't done so already, again, let me please ask you, like this, put some comments in there if you'd like, subscribe, and then turn those notifications on so when we do put up one, we're trying to do one every week, you'll get those notifications. Finding the best real estate agent. Obviously, I'm a real estate agent, and I know the tricks of the trade and I've worked with so many different real estate agents. Did you actually know there's 1.5 million real estate agents in the country? How many of those real estate agents do you actually think are good at their job? I work with some great real estate agents, but I've also worked with some who kind of don't know what they're doing. Or they do it part-time, or they do it just to keep their license up, and every now and then they'll do a deal or two a year. But how do you, when you're moving from New York, California, Colorado, wherever it might be, or you're just here locally, how do you pick the right agent for you? Well, I'm gonna give you 5 things that I think you ought to think about when you're looking for a real estate agent. Number 1, what's most important to you? So when you're looking for a real estate agent, maybe you're listing your home, maybe you're buying a home, maybe you're moving in from another state. What's most important for you? What are you actually looking for in a real estate agent? Most of us have Zillow. Most of us have all these different real estate websites. We can look at the pictures. We can see what homes we like. You actually have just as much access to most homes out there as 99% of the homes that are on the market right now. You have access to view them, or the ones that you can see. There are some coming soon. Homes could be coming up soon, and you don't necessarily know about it, and you live out of state, and you don't have another friend telling you about it. That's a good thing. But for the most part, you can see that. But when it comes to what you're looking for, do you need someone to inform you about the entire process? Do you need someone to tell you about a specific neighborhood? Do you need someone to help walk you through the entire process, show you where to get financing? Let's say just be your real estate consultant with all the questions that you have. But whatever's most important to you, that's what you should be looking for. Number 2, while you're looking for a real estate agent, look out for the red flags. What are the red flags? The red flags sometimes, and not all the time are they all the same, but there's a lot of red flags. I'm able to see those usually sooner. 1, if you see agents that are really pushy to go take you to a showing or get you pre-approved, or don't really listen to what your needs are. Going back to number 1, everybody wants a real estate agent who understands exactly what they're looking for and wants to help their client accomplish their goals. So in red flags, when you hear agents that are pushy and salesy, and you may like that house, but come check out my listing. Or when you Google them, which is going to be number 3, when you Google them and you can't find anything about them, not a good sign. Red flags are also things not good at communication. You've texted them, you can't get back in touch with them. You can't expect them all to be perfect. I do my best to get back to my clients, but sometimes I have so much information coming through, so many texts and emails and calls coming through, I can't get back quick enough. But you usually should be able to hear back from someone in a few hours in the real estate industry. But look for those red flags. Number 3, which kind of goes with number 2, Google them and ask for references. This day and age, if you're a good real estate agent, it's almost near to impossible for you not to find out some reviews, whether it be on Yelp or Google or HAR if you're here in Houston, Facebook, Zillow. There's tons of reviews that are out there, and most of them you actually have to be a client to write a review. So Google them. You should see a website with their real estate brokerage and their team. You should be able to see photos. You should see their listings. You should be able to see reviews. That usually is step number 1, but not all steps. So Google them and then ask for references. If you don't know anybody here locally, call the broker and say, do you know that much about this particular real estate agent? And they'll usually be able to give you a good answer to that question. Number 4, when you're talking to them, ask specific questions about the area you're interested in. So for instance, I have clients coming in from New York and they're coming to Siena, and they give me a call and they say, hey, we got $1 million. Which house should we buy? And how much does it go per square foot? I'm not just rushing to show them our home. I want to hear their story and what they're looking to buy. And then if you're a good real estate agent, and as you ask them these questions, they should be able to spit off numbers very quickly. Well, the average home in Siena right now is currently going for $140 a square foot, or whatever it may be. But they should know their stuff if they're good. How many homes have they sold? How many listings have they represented? How much do they spend on marketing costs? All of these questions are things that really good real estate agents know. Ask about their team. Besides you showing us homes or you listing our house, who is there to support you? Figure out how well do they know the area, because you want a local, hyper-local real estate agent. And then lastly, after doing all that, and don't start with number 5, by the way, because I see a lot of people start with number 5 and make some really big mistakes. By the way, I've seen clients who've came to me from other agents and have lost thousands because their real estate agent didn't know what they were doing. I get contracts on offers for listings that I have, that if I can see that they have a not so good agent, not that they're a bad person, but just they don't know fully what they're doing, and I'm able to get a better deal from my clients because they didn't fill out a form properly or whatever that might be. After you've done what's most important for you, looking for red flags, Googling them and asking for references, and knowing how well they know the area, last thing is go with your gut. Not every agent's going to be perfect. You're not going to be able to do a full CIA spy check on every single person. But usually after you've done those 3 or 4 things, your gut's going to tell you instinctually who you should go with. If you don't have a real estate agent, if it's not even me, I'd be even happy to help you find who that agent, if you go, I don't go with your own because you do this little YouTube thing and it kind of freaks me out. That's fine. I'd rather help you find the agent that's best for you. So reach out if you're looking for that agent. Other than that, that's what I feel like is the 5 best ways for you to find a good real estate agent. We'll see you next time.